Did you drink enough? You need to drink some more?
Oh no, it's dire machine time.
Oh,
yeah.
Your data is not safe. Your connection is not secure. Well,
You're putting
you guys, my name is Ratbat. I'm the creator of Dire Machines.
There you go.
There we go.
Put it in your mouth.
My name is Ratbat. I'm the creator of Dire Machines, and I'm a little bit of a weirdo here who specializes in sentient machines.
Directly to Mike.
If you fucking wondered why a whole bunch of airplane porn has been showing up on your FA feed, so there you go. I was asked to do this panel, and I didn't even think I was going to be here today. Balasar was just like, hey, can you create 3D pictures? And I didn't know what I was going to do.
It's all his fault.
I didn't know what I was going to do. He just said, all right, well, if you have no ideas, why don't... What's up?
You are our Jesus.
So Balasar was introduced to me by a guy some of you may know named Evalian back in 2017. Evalian rolled up and was just like, yeah, you need to check this guy out. He's a fucking F-16 crew chief. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I talked to this guy, and he's like, okay, so the F-16 is catted together so tightly, where does the fucking vagina go? Yeah, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna have a good friendship here.
That's how it all started.
Yeah, no, because I need to know all this shit. Anyway, so he had showed me the artwork that he was going to do, and there was a wrench in it. I fucking fixated on that wrench. Why is that shit so detailed? So I grabbed that wrench, and I was going to put it in one of my pictures, and it's like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it's all about the wrench, but the story. So I put together, I put together 2 pictures. There's one additional one that is black and white. They all have stories, but I drew for this guy in his sketchbook. I drew his F-16, fucking his dragon. And I didn't think he would actually remember, but he did. He did. So, oh yeah. So here is that story. Today, we have 2 new pictures and 1 old picture in black and white. So, go. Oh my God, we started with a black and white picture. You see, a long time ago I wasn't confident enough to color. But anyway, that's beside the point. I was invited over to Fyron's house. A guy named Fyron was always throwing these parties, suspiciously rich furry and all that. And I drew this shit on his kitchen table while everyone was like, let's go barbecue. Is that an airplane fucking a dragon? And I'm like, why, yes it is. Hey, that's a good burger. Anyways, so what this is when I was going through X-ray school, I took a whole bunch of commissions from people. I wasn't confident enough to color, so everything was done in black and white. And a guy named Malik, with a dragon that has a little Sailor Moon, half moon shape on his head, was like, I need to be fucked by a harrier. So I said, let's make that happen. Yeah. So for me, now there are inaccuracies with this picture because when I was starting to do this, I didn't realize if you do a basic Google search, you'll just fuck yourself up. But I need a reference. And I decided on this. It is weird to a lot of people, but like for me, the best part of this picture is not the porn. It's not the dick going into the draconic vagina there. It's not any of that. It's not the wings and the claw. It is this fucking thing up here, the claws scratching the airplane wing. That is what connects the dragon to the machine.
Moon marks.
Oh yeah, and I love that. It's like I'm all about the emotional connection, the story connection, the sub story, the porn. It's like, yeah, this is what's that?
Step forward one more time. You're bumping this thing.
Oh man, I gotta stop moving. So for me, I love creating pictures with a lot of sub story, where it's like, oh, there's some straight up porn going. Wait a minute, why does this fucking thing over here say eat at Joe's? You know, like, I love putting all kinds of different things in there, but yes, my God, that fucking scratch. That scratch is what connects the dragon to the machine. And so I did this, and as far as I understand, he really liked it. I don't do a lot of playing on dragon pictures, but I was told that I was good at it. So I did
don't know.
one.
I think we're gonna have to see more.
Oh, okay, so I did some color ones. I did some new
You
ones.
better put
So,
that on what you did.
next picture. I'm screwing this whole thing up. But you see that right there? That wrench, that badly fucking drawn wrench right there? That is what draws the whole thing together. The wrench. I saw this guy draw the wrench, and I'm like, no, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm gonna bring this into the picture. That is the central focus of the image. However, what we have going on here is a dragon, and unfortunately, because I screwed this whole thing up, you can't actually see the dialogue up there. He says, "Protect me, reflective belt." Because, you know, you have to, you know, when you're working around aircraft and you can get screwed up by, you know, lack of being seen and all that, you want to have ample reflective belt, just things that allow people to see you. And I used this joke in another picture, but that reflective belt is what this dragon believes will protect him from the ire of these 3 F-16s, which just so happen to be his F-16s. This man is a crew chief, and he's taught me a bunch of things.
Is this the reason
Where
why
is
they
it? I
have...
can't see him all squished down like that.
I have to ask, did it help?
Did what help?
The belts!
Only for the first 3 inches.
Oh my God! Okay, so this man also he said that he has a little bit of a breeding fetish, and my God, I'm so sorry, I do too. These creatures here. You're right, man. Hang in there. All right, so these 3 individual F-16s were, at least I create something called dire machines, which are essentially terrestrial-built tanks and planes and military vehicles and everything under the sun that have been taken over by a Cthulhu virus from the dark of beyond the Lothar cluster. So, you know, so these creatures right here, what they're trying to do, you know, they're just be like, hey, Red Dragon, hey, what's up, man? We need your genes.
Aggressive genes.
Yeah, so they need his genes. They need his magical fucking dragon genes. And by the way, let me say, when I was drawing this, the guy was just like, redder, saturated. And I was sweating. I was fucking wiping my brow like, no, dude, that's too saturated. This is going to drink up all light around it like a fucking black hole. He's like, no, push that shit up.
In other words, more!
In other words, more. And now you have this fucking gigantic red cutout here with all of these beautifully contrasted blue planes, all of which are his airplanes. And one fucking wrench. And, you know, they're attempting to repay the generosity for the fix, or perhaps he fucked up and he actually believes that belt will protect him. Well, fuck him. You're about to be taken over by robot shit, so I hope you guys like it. F-16s, machines, aliens. I want to say another thing too is I created this lore way back in 2014. If you don't understand it, and it's okay if you don't, think of it this way. In our real life, we don't have cool shit like dragons and griffins and, you know, werewolves and shit.
Fuckable planes.
What we do have, is this just amazing pieces of aviation, unfortunately, we use for war and all that, but they're beautiful, and if something were to happen to them to turn them alive, they are the dragons of this real life.
Oh,
So,
I have a boner.
and so what you're seeing here is just a weird freak. believe so. Or or a United States Air Force a future recruitment poster for all.
This is this generation's cars, dragons fucking cars.
Yeah.
Planes fucking dragons.
Planes fucking dragons. By the way, I wanted to tell you guys, I had a chance to. If you've ever been plagued by the cars fucking dragons meme, I met the guy who drew it, and I met the guy who commissioned it. They were like, "What's up, Ratbat? We did the sin." I was like, "Oh." So we continue this strange tradition of machines that have come to life, and dragons are magical. And I don't know if you guys play shitloads of D&D out there, but dragons can fuck anything.
There's half everything.
Yeah, they're half everything. So what's going to happen later is you're going to have some cool ass fucking half robotic dragon F-16 fucking crazy ass things, which I get to draw. But anyway, it's good to pose the question: can an F-16 fuck a red dragon?
Hell yeah.
Can any of them do such a thing? Anyway, done it.
Oh yeah.
Next slide. Okay, so you guys, the very third picture, yeah, exactly. The very third picture actually was something that came out at the very last moment. Balasar had actually recommended that I draw a dragon that is dressed up as an airplane. And I thought about it. How was I going to do this? Is this going to be Mardi Gras, where everything's made of paper? Is this going to be like Chinese New Year, where you have a dragon that's like holding up a paper dragon and doing her dance and shit? It seemed a little complicated, so I thought what was better thematically, and now I realize I fucked up because there's no wrench in there. There is no wrench.
Corner.
So
The wrench is wherever you imagine it.
that is true.
It's in his ass, you just can't see it.
Somewhere in
The
there.
wrench hamster.
I keep screwing that up. All right, so while it is not strictly super porny like the rest of the things that you guys have seen tonight, there is in fact a penis here.
I actually call that an undercarriage heat-seeking missile.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So what this is this patch is actually based on the 1965 Wild Weasels patch. In Vietnam, we actually had a specialized unit of United States Air Force people who were going around, and their job was to take out enemy SAM sites and also essentially fly interference. These guys were crazy, and they called them the Wild Weasels. So that's the original patch. That's the Phantom 2 patch. This guy said that he loved the Phantom 2 because it was just like good old American muscle car. So what I did is I thought, all right, you know what? I can't think of anything interesting and thematic other than a patch. So why don't we? Oh man, I got to tell you some other shit here too. So why don't we do a patch? And I drew an awesome patch that looks also like this, but was too detailed. Here's the thing. Is I like to introduce you guys to the concept of honest jank. What honest jank is the fact that people who are making patches aren't necessarily good at drawing. They're not necessarily good at drawing, but they don't have to be, because as long as you can see what it is that you're looking at from like 6 or 12 feet away and it hits the way that it needs to, that's all you need. And subsequently, anybody out here who has played Ace Combat, all the patches in that game, Namco actually made the staff draw the patches because they knew they didn't know how to fucking draw. And that is honest jank, is you do the best you can even though you don't have the skills to do it. Which is interesting because if you've been drawing forever, you draw too much, you draw too well. That is not honest jank. You need to fuck your shit up. So I continue to remove detail, and remove detail, and remove detail, and even this is too complicated for a patch usually. This would be something you would put on the back of like a big leather biker jacket at this point. But I mean, just saying, I thought it would be cool to make a suspiciously Balasar-like red-ass fucking dragon with a big dick hanging out be in an F4 Phantom suit. He is now the Wild Weasel, except no, he's not. He's the Wild Dragon. And you gotta be fucking me. It used to be, you gotta be shitting me. But now, it's you gotta be fucking me. Or fucking me. Fucking with me. You gotta have another W in there. Or fighting me. I mean, plausible deniability.
Fucking, what's the difference?
And so the main point of this whole picture was I wanted to kind of make it look like an actual patch. So what I didn't have a lot of time to do this, is I tried to do, sort of the individual, fibers of cloth and all that, and then the textures in there.
Stitching.
I wasn't able to do it for the whole thing due to time constraints. I think people get it. I think they see what it is. And it's a pretty cool helmet. So, yeah. Like, you guys, would you be fucked by that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a chance.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go.
Don't pretend you wouldn't.
So this is my love letter to good old Balasar way back in 2017. Completely forgot about all of this stuff. I thought
Feel the love.
he wouldn't remember. Anyway, you guys, if you happen to see a dragon end up being fucked by a plane or fucking a plane, it's okay. It's normal. It's plenty of plane too, man.
Love is love.
Love is love. What's up?
I said I've been trying my best.
Keep fighting the good fight. And so, I mean, yeah, it's. I had to take a lot of detail out of this, and still too fucking detailed. Anyway, he tried to make a patch out of it, and I told him no, don't do it.
Oh, I sent it to a patcher who works for my bands. He's gonna do it.
Snaps.
I will take a 12 career to get them done.
I totally would have made more if I could. Would have made more art, but yeah, I actually didn't think this was gonna work. I don't think a lot of my artwork is gonna work, but it did. So, yeah.
I mean, as part of a post-military group, I really like this patch as far as the details on it.
That's probably gonna be a problem. That's probably gonna bend.
That's fine. We now have the Velcro for everything, so that's fine. But it's a whole lot better than the exploding asshole of 13th Coscom that I had to wear. So
I need to see that.
I will find it for you.
This guy showed me a patch of this guy who was like, it looks like a cartoon figure of a guy who was suspiciously sucking on a rainbow dick. It just said fruit by the foot, and I loved it. But as far as
That's the one.
That's okay. Yeah.
It's okay.
But as far as design is concerned, I do all this on Adobe Photoshop. I draw it on a computer with a little Cintiq 16, and it's been serving me so far. To this day, I will continue to develop the lore on these strange airplane creatures that seem to permeate. Once in a while, you might actually see an airplane fuck a dragon, because if the virus that turns these machines alive hits a planet full of sentient dragons, well, those dragons, if they built any fucking machines whatsoever, those machines are going to come to life, and they're going to go straight after those reptilian bastards. So,
And you
I
can
will
blame this guy for it.
Exactly. So you may see more art in the future, but hope you guys liked it. That's it. Any questions? Any questions, you guys? What's up?
I don't know, I feel obliged to ask you this, but have you ever heard of the anime called Dragon Pilot?
Dragon Pilot.
It seems to be right up your alley.
I cannot avoid it. And even though I've only seen one episode so far, and it's like people are just like, you gotta get on It's bullshit. So yeah, I absolutely heard of it. Haven't seen the whole thing yet though. So I've been told that if you watch it all the way to the end, it's actually a really good story. But like at first I was like, holy shit, this is a boring anime.
Well, if you like dragons and aviation as much as you do, you definitely it'll be right up your alley.
Yeah, exactly.
Question in the back?
Okay, we got 3 questions. Hold on a second.
Checkers in the back there.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Are any commercial class planes?
Am I doing what?
Commercial planes.
class planes? Like a big UPS plane.
Once in a while I actually do it. For the most part, I focus on military-style machines because I kind of didn't come into all of this the traditional way that everybody came into all of this. I came into all of this from like Gundam and Macross and Japanese bullshit. Beautiful Japanese bullshit. So for me, I kind of stem towards heavily armored weapon system, military stuff, but hang around a lot of people who love civilian stuff, and there is more on the pipeline. So yes, I'll do more. Boom, what's up?
Hey, so does the crew chief double as a loadmaster?
Does the crew chief double as a loadmaster? Oh, where'd Balasar go? He's the best one to answer this question. Okay, so
The
loadmaster.
F-16's got him.
He's just blushing too hard.
If I was about to say if loads are being deposited, then yeah, loadmaster. Who else was asking? Yeah, what's up?
If you get fucked by one of those things, do you need a tetanus shot afterwards?
Oh man. You need more than that.
Quite an injection. It wasn't to begin with.
Man, you've been infected by some Cthulhu shit. Okay, so if you want a tetanus shot, you could. You might offend them. Be like, what do you mean? You don't like the oxidization, the metal, and all that? I'm not gonna hurt you and all that. But you're like, I want to be safe, baby. You don't need a tetanus shot. I promise. Everything in here is 100% comfortable to a fault.
Any other questions?
I see 2 over there.
Preguntas. What's up?
So you don't have socials up there. Is there someplace we can find you online?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably my fault. I am on FA. If you look up Ratbat, but not Ratbat, the opposite of it, like literally spell, like go Tabtar, you'll find me up there. I do have another website. It is www.titanatelier.com. It's not up here, and none of you guys are going to remember that. But if you want to DM me on Tabtar at FA, and I'll try to get you that link.
If you want to put in contact, you can contact me at Dranslin or go after Balasar because it's all his fault.
Yep.
It really is all his fault, and I'm thinking, man, I should have fucking put that. I should have highlighted. That's called bookending. All right, so.
One more.
Yeah, what's up? Who else?
The airplane.
Airplane. What's your question, sir?
You know my question. Is B1 Lancer best boy?
No, just playing. B1 Lancer is best boy.
I waited all night and you.
No. All right, no. Listen, the B1 Lancer is awesome. It is awesome. I still get to see it fly. They're probably not going to do it. It probably is really expensive. The B2 is fucking awesome.
I
See
can't
that shit
believe
fly,
I
but
bought you lunch.
B1 is the best boy. Oh, more questions. What's up, peoples?
I kind of hate myself for bringing this up, but please tell me you know what a refueling probe looks like.
Absolutely. I've even made porn of the plane. Was it the KC-135? I've done that too. Yeah.
Okay, so you already did make gay porn.
Oh, dude, there are people who love it.
You gay porn events.
Like that villain dude from Ratatouille. He's like, I don't just like airplanes. I love them. And they do that plane all the time. So yeah. I'm 100% understood of those things. Did you have an additional point to that?
No, I was just bringing up how.
I thought for a moment you're like, I would like to see porn of that. Do you have some?
For later.
And the answer is yes, yes you do.
I do.
I fear I might have to move this along, so last
Oh, I'm so
question,
sorry. It
if
took all
anything.
this. Yeah, are we out of questions?
There's one more in the back.
Quickest question ever. What's that?
How much Top Gun have you watched?
Oh man, okay, so the original Top Gun, I saw like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times when I was super young, don't remember, just saw Top Gun Maverick. Man, if you want a mid-level Ace Combat fucking level, go watch that game. It's basically Tom Cruise and they got him into a CG fucking Tomcat, dude. Anyway, so, there you go. Oh, another one?
No, that was the last one.
Okay, I'm taking up too much time, you guys. Love you
Please.
all. What's up? Peace.
Give it up for Ratbat.